able to twine the connections between this idea and that poem and all of our shared humanity. He shared the genius of all the best thinkers and writers across the ages, if you just stopped long enough to listen. David once told me that he read between 3 to 5 books a day, and not in a braggadocious way, but more to describe how he dialogued with the universe. Each page turned was a rung on the ladder of infinity. Each passage read was a sun star he mapped in the cosmos of human knowledge. There is an intimacy in sitting with someone as they take their final breaths. It was not my plan to be there with David in his last moments, but clearly the universe planted me there for a reason. In those last moments with David, I knew that he was at peace. And I want everyone to know that David was not afraid of this transition to the celestial plane. He reassured me that he was not in pain, something that my mama's heart was very worried about. And most importantly of all, he knew how much he was loved by so many, and he loved you all in return. And although he was alone with his beloved books when he passed away, he was not lonely. Indeed, when I found him on Wednesday, November 13th, I was astonished and grateful to see that he had died with his eyes wide open, with an incredible smile that touched every inch of his face. Whatever was on the other side, he was ecstatic to have found it. Rilke once wrote, "Who has not sat before his heart's curtain? It lifts, and the scenery is falling apart." In David's passing, the curtain lifted, and there is no ending but a metamorphosis, a becoming. As if the millions of pages he carried within him were unbound and scattered into the ether, his knowledge is no longer contained in his brain or his apartment, but free to weave into our lives and of all of those he touched. And he might have touched as many lives as he did pages.